Cause it's too loud.
Oh, then you need to get an air conditioner or something.
Yeah, and the air conditioner is loud too. Shit. But here we are. We back, man. Listen, look, right. We talking about upgrading. You know what I'm saying? When you decide to end a relationship and you decide to move forward in said relationship, upgrading is key. All right. What the hell is all that?
What?
All that scratching. You don't hear all that scratching over there?
No.
You got a lot going on in
You
your
hear it now? You hear it?
not now. All
Oh.
right, so look, right. Relationships are key. I hear your fire alarm. I know that. Black people don't never change them batteries, huh? All right, so
That's
look,
right.
right.
Say you black without saying you black.
Hey man, listen, So when I started moving on, I felt like it was important for me to move on. All right. And you had to have the qualities of you had to have the qualities that I wanted. Okay. You had to have the qualities that I wanted. You couldn't be the same as the past. I wasn't going to allow it. I just wasn't going to allow it. All right. You had to stand out because if I'm going to deal with you, you had to be different from what I dealt with before. I couldn't, if you're going to be the same as the last, I might as well stay with the last. So
But it
I'm
should be
thinking,
like that anyway.
yeah, and sometimes that's a mistake because you come through the door and you're comparing, oh, well, oh man, I wish she was like her and she did it like this and she had this. So sometimes, you can't go through that. I went through that. I did that. I went trying to compare everybody. I went trying to compare everybody I was dealing with to somebody that I used to deal with. And it never worked out right because the bar was set high because again, I elevate. So you can't come through the door being mediocre because I just left someone. I elevate. I don't settle for mediocrity. Like I
At what
elevate.
point do you know you elevated at the onset or after getting to know the person?
So I think when I look at elevation, what's elevation for me is you're nothing like what I just left. Because obviously if it was something worth me keeping, I'd still have it. And a lot of times
Maybe you wasn't worth keeping.
I'm always worth keeping.
Well, you would
I
say
am
that.
I am I am the treasure. Okay? I am a national treasure.
Here we go.
Okay? All right. There will soon be a day. Solo, what up? There will soon be a day called Big Smash Day. Okay. And we gonna all celebrate and pay homage to what a great man I am. And after I leave, what a great man I was. So yes, I'm a national treasure. But now,
Well, I don't think you should puff yourself up in saying it's going to be Big Smash Day because,
why?
you're setting yourself up for failure at this point.
Why?
But, you know,
Well, it's Big Smash Day once a year, every year, November 21st. It's just not
okay.
nationally recognized yet. But we're gonna get there. All right. So I think when it comes to relationships, when it comes to upgrade, and I hate using celebrities, but everybody seems to think that Cardi B upgraded in a sense, that Cash Doll upgraded in a sense, that Haley upgraded in a sense. And I'm just like, okay, from what it looks like, these dudes treated y'all like trash. That is a win in itself. Okay, because these dudes y'all with are treating y'all like queens. Shout out to that. But then you also have to look at it like this too, though. Who's to say that the man didn't upgrade from you? Who's to say that? You ever think why Offset cheated on Cardi so much? I do. I think about shit like that. Like, what is it about her that constantly makes this dude cheat? Now,
It's
again,
not
I'm not
her,
condoning.
but it's not her. He is a serial cheater, and he has community dick.
But why though?
It's something within him,
Because
because it
at
doesn't
one
matter.
point,
It doesn't matter who he's with, because he does the same thing with every person. Now, will he? Let's just say, is he capable of maybe changing and settling down? I don't know the man personally, but
mm,
if the person is right and he knows that the person is right,
mm,
that's when it will happen, and it won't happen until then.
see, I gotta disagree with you for a second because I used to be community penis too, and look at
Used
me,
to be.
I'm a changed man.
Okay, and
So,
I just
so,
said
so
Offset could
change,
change.
change can happen, but that woman, it has to be something in that woman, in that person, in order for that man to change. It has to be not only in him to change,
Did I not
but
say that? That's exactly what I said.
but I'm gonna remix what you said. We gonna remix it, okay? It has
Okay,
to be in you to give him something to change for. Okay, you can't tell that man to change and you ain't making a change. Love is not conditional. Love shouldn't be conditional. Okay? It should not, I should not have to, in order for you to love me, I should not have to love you first. If you love me the way that you say you love me, you're gonna love me unconditionally. It's not my love for you is not conditional on you loving me back.
but
That's not
okay,
that's
but
not
but
real
but
love.
going into it, listen to. Okay, look,
I'm
take
listening.
let's take a step back and look at the
Let's
people
talk.
that you called out. Right, you talked about Offset. Look
Mm-hmm.
at the person that he was before he got with Cardi B. Everybody was saying, "Oh no, she shouldn't be with him because he's like this, he's like that." Right? And what did she do? She got up there. She's a little bit more vocal than, most people, but she just knew she had him in the bag, right?
We doing this? Could we
Okay.
going there? We wanna talk about Offset history, like Cardi B wasn't out here drugging niggas and shit. Like we ain't
Listen,
gonna be
I'm not
doing
saying
this.
she was an angel, but we knew his character. We knew his character beforehand. Just like he knew hers beforehand. He knew she was drugging niggas. Maybe he wanted to be drugged. Hell, we ain't know Diddy wanted nut on his nipples. Cause I could have went my whole life without that piece of
I
information.
ain't gonna lie to you,
I
and
ain't need to know that.
I ain't gonna get too much on Diddy, but that's got to be the most gayest shit that I ever seen in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit is
Okay.
super gay.
Well,
I
ask
don't
the
give a
people
fuck.
that live in the DMV area what they said about Diddy long before Diddy was Diddy. So, I mean, Diddy was Diddying way back then.
Yeah, you
So,
ain't finna wipe another man's juices on me. The fuck type of yeah, bro lost his motherfucking marbles. That's
and
all I'm
then,
gonna say
but
about
but
him.
look at and then look at DDG, right? Everybody was telling Haley, look, don't do it, sis, and she did it. She thought she could sit there and sound like a fairy and sing her way into his heart, and all he did
Mm.
was beat her ass.
Now
But
see,
but that's what he was doing before.
and
So
I gotta say this: you women are not gonna change these men alone. Okay.
I'm not trying to change
If
nobody.
he doesn't want to change, he's not going to change. It doesn't matter how much coochie you give him, how much money you spend, how much you cook, how much you clean, how many kids you got. If that brother don't want to change, he ain't gonna change.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He definitely gonna enjoy his time with you. He definitely gonna be around you, and women too.
Right?
I tend to move around from women because a lot of my new philosophy was they love who's giving them money at the time.
What?
As long as the money is coming in, they gonna love you.
And what happens if she has her own money? Then what?
Mm, I still feel the same way. I do. I'm gonna tell you why.
So you have a woman that doesn't need your money, doesn't want your money.
That's what they say.
Your money is an added bonus.
That's what they say.
It's a plus to the bank account.
That's what they
That's
say.
what?
I don't necessarily know if that's true, but that's what they say.
Smash, that's very true. Because listen, what caliber of women are you speaking of? There is a plethora of women out here
Uh,
that does not need or want that
Taiki,
man's
what up?
dollar.
Mimi, what up? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Okay. Look, for every woman out here that's hollering that they got their own money, it's about 5 women that don't. That's a bad ratio. Okay?
Okay.
It's a bad ratio. There are a lot of women out here, and there are a lot of dudes out here looking for help. They're not looking for love. They're looking for help.
Who
Okay?
is looking for help?
Okay, so I know you just got married, so you might be out the streets a little bit.
Okay. So
but there's a lot of people out here looking for help.
I wasn't looking for help before I got
I
married.
didn't say you was, not you.
Oh, okay. Let's just clear that up.
But I'm saying
there's more broke dick niggas sleeping on couches than there is broke women. So what are we?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't never been one to sleep on nobody's couch.
Okay, but like I said, it's more broke dick niggas out here.
Because I used to fuck my way to their bed, fuck their couch. Okay, we ain't doing no.
Because broke dick be the best dick. Y'all got a point to prove. That's why. You got a point to prove. Yeah, you proved my point. You dicked it down to get up off that couch.
First of all, I was never on the couch. Okay, we're not doing that. Listen. I feel like this. If I was with a woman that had her own car, that had her own crib, that had her own money, and we broke up, the next person I get with gotta have all that and then some. I'm not taking a step back.
That's the circle of life. Smash. What are you saying? That's the circle of life.
I'm not downgrading. See, a lot of people downgrade. A lot of people take what they can take because they're afraid of being lonely. They're afraid of commitment. They're afraid of having a family. It's a lot of people out here.
I think in some situations, it might be more so. You got some situations where it's a want, and then you got some situations where it's a need. But anyway, around it,
right?
It's all a corporation.
I'm not downgrading. If I left somebody that had their own shit, they had their shit together, then the next person has to have their shit together. I'm not going for someone, and that's my topic for tomorrow too. Building versus built. I'm not going back down to build with somebody who's building when I just left somebody who already was built. You see what I'm saying? So if I left somebody who was building, they wasn't built yet. They were building. And we left. Then the next person I get with is going to be built. I'm not going.
So you're saying if you was with somebody and you were building, the next person cannot be building.
Exactly.
They have to already have been built.
Cause I might as well stay with the person that was already building in the first place. If I'm gonna go back from you fixing your building up, we break up, and then the next person is fixing their building up. No, I want a complete building now. I don't want a building with a roof and 2 walls, and we working on the other 2 walls. Nah, fuck that. You need to have that.
Are you built?
Because I'm coming with everything that I'm asking for. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying you're built.
I'm not coming an unfinished product.
So you're saying you're built.
Yes, I'm not approaching a finished product unfinished. Okay, so I'm gonna come finished, and if I'm not finished, I'm gonna sit there on the bench on the couch until I get finished.
A finished product is not unfinished. You said you're not approaching a finished product unfinished.
Unfinished, because I'm not gonna be unfinished trying to approach a finished product.
But see, here's the thing though.
Talk about it.
Here's the thing. You might be built to this person, but to the
Mhm.
next person, you're not built. And they may have the same sentiment as you. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not fucking with Smash because he's not built. He's still building. Or to them, you might be the downgrade.
Uh, Probably, but here's the thing though. Can't nobody ever come to me and say that I wasn't built when I approached them. I had my own shit. I've been rocking my own shit since I was 18. Like, there have been some times that I've had to, pop back under the nest. But since I was 18, I'm 14, actually 14. I do my own thing. But again, I know my limitations. If I know that you got a Mercedes or Benz or Rolls Royce, whatever the case is, and I don't have any of that, I'm not finna approach you. Not out of fear of rejection, just out of fear of
So
that's
I hear
not
what you're
that
saying.
I ain't reached that level yet.
So here's my philosophy on that.
Talk about it.
You if I have a Mercedes or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't,
Mm-hmm.
you need to show me
Potential.
that you have the means to get that Mercedes. And I don't mean the means being 10 years from now. I mean, if we needed to walk into a dealership tomorrow,
You need to help me get it then.
get you that Mercedes, you need to be able to have the means to get that Mercedes.
You need to help me
Because
get it.
everybody ain't about showing what they are outwardly bringing to the table. You could have a bank account of $1 million, $5 million, or whatever it is,
Uh-huh.
but you're not buying that Mercedes. Hell, my bank account could be only $20,000, but I
So
got that Mercedes.
so here's the
So
thing.
who's
Here's
built
how
here?
here's how you win me over, right? If I ain't got the means right off bat, you help me get the means. You help me get that car.
No, because then now I'm building you. Because what are you talking about? Smash, I know it's been a while since we done chopped it up like this, but come on now.
Okay, but see, look, right? We elevating together. Okay. You not inheriting a bum ass nigga. You not inheriting Mercedes Benz money ass nigga, but you're not inheriting a broke ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, if you want to deal with me, help me get there.
No,
Help me get there. Teach me the
no,
game.
no, because now that means that if I have to help, if I'm up here and I'm reaching back, that means I have to build you.
That means you love me unconditionally
No,
because
no,
you
no,
keep
no, no,
reaching
no.
back.
This is Bougee Babe here. Let me remind maybe some of the new followers or whatever.
Talk to him.
Hi, I'm Bougee Babe
Uh-huh.
of the Bougee Babe podcast.
Uh-huh.
And in case you didn't know,
Yeah.
early on when Bougee Babe first started the whole podcasting journey, Big Smash here, he was my big brother who reached back and was like, come on, let me bring you in. And we've had several discussions, and we've already made it clear that Bougie is just that, Bougie.
Uh-huh.
I'm not reaching back. You can hang that up.
Definitely gotta reach back.
To do what?
Cause that's how we make it. We reach back. Okay, listen, right?
Not if you
Everybody.
already built. Not if you already built.
Okay, everybody needs help though.
Oh, now everybody needs help.
Everybody needs help. But now listen, right? That's like saying, okay, I'm in a 5-bedroom right now. You think I'm finna go back down to a 2-bedroom? No, ma'am. You're gonna help me figure out how we gonna keep maintaining this 5-bedroom. I'm not dropping down to a 2-bedroom. Dre, what up? I ain't seen Dre in months. And soon as you pop up, here comes Dre.
Hi, Dre.
Crazy.
You
Crazy.
see? I bring the people out.
So No, but see, don't you think you kind of selfish though? If you ain't trying to take the time to help
How
build
does
your
that
man
make
up,
how does that make me selfish?
well, how can you say you want a relationship and you ain't trying to take the time to help build
Because
your
this is
partner up?
not Build a Bear.
He might be down right now.
This is not Build a Bear.
He might be down right now. You not gonna help him get back up?
Okay,
He
so
might was up already.
being built and being down is two separate things.
See, I ain't gonna lie to you. My divorce took everything out of me. I ain't had shit after I got about that shit. But
Right. But
you best believe
that doesn't mean you're not built.
you best believe it's a bunch of females that was waiting at the door to help build me back up. You know what I'm saying? Like waiting in line, like line, like out here. You know why? Because I'm a genuine dude. So whatever I lack in, I got other areas that'll make up in that shit.
Because
You know
you're
what I'm
built
saying?
already. You're built. That's why I said being built and being down is two different
But
things.
I came out of that shit broke though. Like I was in the negative when when I got all said and done, I was in the fucking negative. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got stuck with a lease. I got stuck with car bills and debt and all type of shit. So I was in the negative for a nice little minute. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it
It
took me a
happens
while.
though, because I was there with you. Shit.
Yeah. It took me a while to get back on track. You know what I'm saying? And so then what I learned is I don't want a woman who needs me. Nah, I'm cool on that. Don't need me. I need you to want me. I need you to want me because I want to want you. You know what I'm saying? And I had my share hands of running through women who needed me, who felt like, this was gonna be the easiest situation in your life because you really ain't have to do shit because I ain't need you to do shit. I wanted to be in that situation because I didn't need you. If I wanted to get rid of you,
Smash though.
if I wanted you to leave, you could leave.
But
I didn't.
needing somebody
Mhm.
and doing something for them and wanting someone and doing something for them is two different things. If I'm with my man
Uh,
and we come to each other built,
mm.
and then there's a downslope and one of us might be down, of course I'm gonna be there to help him
Are you
get back
coming
up.
through the door willing to help him?
Say what now? Let me take a sip of my wine here.
Kendrick, what up, my boy? Are you coming through the door willing to help him?
I hear you, Dre. I hear
So
you.
say like he comes through, he tells you he's a father of blah blah blah, however many kids. He just got through a divorce.
But
He's
what you don't do to
healing.
kids?
Huh?
We established that. What are you talking about? What kids?
You got kids, but he can't have kids?
Okay, first of all, my children are grown.
So you're not dealing with a man with kids that are not grown.
No,
That's not part of your building, right?
no.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Why is that? We have choices and options out here.
No, no,
Yes,
no.
yes,
See, this
yes.
is the problem with women, right? This is the problem I have with y'all. Y'all will treat the dude that probably will treat you like the queen you is for the nigga that will treat you like shit. You love that nigga. That nigga treats you like shit. He lies. He cheats. He borrows your car and don't put gas in it. He ain't helped you with a bill. He got lazy dick. He can't cook. He can't clean. He ain't a nurturer. He don't give a fuck about the kids. He just care about you. Oh, y'all love that nigga.
That's
Y'all love that nigga. But the nigga out
okay.
here
But
that is willing.
what caliber? That's what Listen, what caliber of women you talking about? Because I listen. Ain't no damn
The
way.
nigga that will treat you good, that got his own money, that loves kids, that
Got
treats you,
babies? That's what you telling me?
that got his own money, own house, he handles his shit, he fucks the shit out you, you'll treat that nigga like he trash, like he scum of the earth.
Because I'm not raising babies.
So you're gonna deal with the goofy.
Listen. It takes
I gotta hear this.
it takes a person, a stronger person to say, look, I don't want to deal with anybody that has children because that's not something that I envision for me and in my life where my life is right now. Because you know why? You get people that's caught up,
Mm,
they'll deal with someone that has the kids knowing damn
mm,
well they don't like them kids and don't want to deal with them kids. And then they start mistreating the kids. Okay? And they start having resentment toward the kids and all of that kind of stuff.
mm,
Rather than to be honest and upfront and say, listen, I love you. I love you for the person and man that you are. I love what you do for me. But
mm.
I just can't handle the responsibility of children. Because you have to, one, dealing with someone that has kids, you got to share time,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
You can't sit there and say, "Oh, the kids is here. I'm not gonna do nothing with them, or I'm not gonna do nothing for them,"
Mhm.
because that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It makes you, it makes you less than a man or a woman to do that because kids are innocent,
Definitely.
right? Kids are innocent in all of this, and kids oftentimes become the victims of what we adults make choices to do or not to do.
This is true.
So, when it comes to children, I'm very sensitive to that issue. I'm just very honest when I say I don't want to deal with anyone where I have to put myself in a situation to be raising babies.
Who said you had to though? What if he got along with all his children's mothers and you ain't got to do none of that? They good. They
No,
get
because
along.
at some point in time, they're going to be around you. They're going to be around you. They're going to be at your house. Hell, they might be there on a Tuesday. And I feel like I want to walk in my house, walking around butt naked, don't want to cook nothing, and just sip wine. But now, because little Junior is down here watching, I don't know, Robot Chicken, I can't do that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was 11 years old, seeing titties and ass and all that shit. So that shit is another day in the neighborhood. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about a woman walking around with titties. That's why I take that back.
You
I
ain't
take
walking
that.
around my kids naked.
Huh?
Huh?
You said you're not?
Ain't nobody walking around my kids naked. Are you nuts?
Mamas do it all the time.
What mamas?
Mamas do what? Oh, okay.
Say you
Them.
black. Say you black without saying you black. Cause how your mama walked around?
No, not my mama for sure. But what I'm saying is, I've been around neighbors and things like that was walking around with naked and all that. I've seen all this shit. I'm from the hood. You got the one mama with the one robe, and they ain't got the little belt in the robe, so she got to cover with half the robe. And sometimes,
Dre, I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments. That's not selfish because I want to spend time with my man. That's not being selfish. No, I just know what I want and what I
At the
don't
end of the
want.
day, this is my house. Them kids better make themselves scarce. This is my house. I'll pay my bills.
How you
So
gonna say that about the kids? You
you
can't
see
say
what
that.
Jody Mama said, right? Jody Mama said if she want to have a man all up and through here, she gonna have a man all up and
All
through
up
here.
and
So,
through here.
so in my case, if I'm gonna have a woman all through here naked, it's my house. Make yourself scarce. Go in your room. This my house.
That's
Okay?
a damn shame.
I don't give a damn. Listen, I don't work hard to have to be restricted. No. Y'all go in
Okay.
y'all room.
Oh, so once again, you're proving my point. See, listen, audience, listen, y'all. If you pay attention and roll back the tape, Smash here just repeats everything that I've said already. He just says it in a roundabout way, and then I got Dre getting on me talking
Shout
about
out to
I'm
my
being
boy Dre,
selfish.
man.
He just said the same thing that I said. I don't want to be restrictive.
I
I want
don't
to
want to
get
be restricted,
I
but
want to
at
get
the
up
end of the
and be
day,
on the
if
stand.
that man got kids, you find a way. You find a way. I look,
Really?
man. Y'all go to y'all room, turn y'all games on. Y'all can play on y'all phones, do y'all thing. Don't come upstairs for a couple hours. And if you hear some noises and shit, don't
Okay,
be
what if it
alarmed.
don't
It's
work like
okay.
that? What if they just come knocking on the door every 2 seconds?
They come knock on the door. I know how to ignore kids. My ignored kid game is
You
so
can't
strong.
ignore no kid. That's rude.
Shit.
That's rude.
Shit. I
See,
will ignore the hell out of a kid. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been a parent for 18 years. I will ignore the hell out of a kid and won't think twice.
that's not nice.
Hey,
You can't
life ain't
ignore the
fair.
babies.
I don't give a damn. Call your mama. That's gonna be my answer.
No, they're at your house right now. What are they calling
Nah.
their mama for?
So look, right? I live with 3 of my children full time. I don't play that shit. Don't bother me. Call your
But
mama.
it's different when it's your own.
Yeah.
Okay,
It could be that. Listen, listen.
I can't come into the picture trying to ignore someone else's kid.
No, no, you can't because I'm gonna think you're an asshole. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. And
Oh,
then
but
and if you did it to my kid, I'm gonna have to punch you in the forehead.
hey, listen, I will kick a kid fort over in a heartbeat. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
You kick a kid, what?
Fort.
Now you choosing violence with the babies. See?
All right, so look, right. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story, right? I was dealing with this chick. This was a couple years back. And I thought I had put in the most spectacular work in my life, man. I thought she was dope. She thought I was dope. We got along pretty good. So one day I went in her kitchen and she had like a box of fruit snacks. You know, all these fruit snacks, them motherfuckers is fire.
Now you
They
like
had like 5 packs. They had
Mhm.
like 5 packs of fruit snacks left in the bag, right? I ate them all. They was fire. I needed that. So little kid come out the room. He gets a little step stool, goes up to the cabinet. He don't see the fruit snacks in there. He looks over at me. Now, I had never seen this kid a day in my life until today. He looks over at me. He sees the empty fruit snack wrappers in front of me. And I said, hey, man, you missed your beat. He looked at me with the most death stare look that a kid could give me, right? And as a kid, you know what that look mean because I gave that look to a lot of niggas in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, after he did that, every time I came over after that, it was something wrong with that damn kid.
What you mean?
He was sick. He couldn't sleep. Mama, can you read me a story? Mama, I'm scared. Can I sleep in your bed? Mama, 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 mama. That kid made getting some loving very tough.
See?
So at this point, it was like, all right, cool. This ain't gonna work. I gotta go ahead on and let you go. Your kid is cock blocking and I don't like it. Okay. So I'm with you when it comes to not having too many kids. But then again, I can't tell somebody not to have too many kids because look how many kids I got. It's unfair. So
Okay, but look, here's the thing though. Dre, you said I see what you said. If I do it, you can't do it to my kid, right? So when my kids were younger, I did not bring people to my home. You couldn't come to my
why
house.
not?
What you mean?
Why not?
Because that's where I lay my head and that's where my children were.
Well, I want to lay my head down with you.
Not in my house, you
We
didn't.
lay our head down together.
Not,
We a family
not,
now.
not in my house. Not in my house. And if I was that interested in you where I would invite you to my house, if you had children, they pretty much had to be in the same age range as my kids.
Why?
Now that my children are grown, I have the choice, the liberty, and the option to say, I don't want to date anybody that have small kids, that have babies. What do I look like dropping Junior off at daycare?
You
When I
baby.
did that 20 years ago.
See, you parenting racicizing right now. Okay?
What the fuck
You
is racist size?
It's a word. Look it up. It's in the book of dictionary of Smash. Okay, I got my
Here
own
you go.
dictionary coming out. All right, it's in there.
It's
But
coming out the same day as the National Smash Day. Okay.
National Smash Day coming soon. I'm finna call Trump right now and figure out if we could work it out and get this together. Cause you know that's y'all president. Shout out to y'all president.
He gonna tell you, nigga, get off my line.
But no, accept that man and his kids because I guarantee if the shoe was on the other foot, he'd accept yours. Okay.
Right. When they're
You
the
got,
same age.
you got four children by the same man.
Yes.
To me, that's a red flag because when it comes to shove,
When it comes to shove.
that nigga is going to feel like I want my family back. Today is the day. I'm gonna get my family back. Now I went through a situation, right? And it's crazy because these new age women just be pissing me off so bad because
I
you
hope you
can't
don't
tell
know.
them shit. You can't tell them shit. They want to be the man. They so independent. You can't tell them shit. And it kind of pisses me off because you see the potential in these women. You be like, man, I really do like you. You cool. And then they start opening their mouth.
Smash, they just not taking your bullshit.
That's the point. I don't give bullshit until you give me bullshit. Your love should not be conditional. If I fuck up, that shouldn't make you not love me or not want to deal with me because I fucked up. If you say you love me or you like me, that is unconditional.
What's the fuck up?
I could fuck up a million times. If you really love me.
But what is the fuck up? Fuck up how?
Women always say, treat me how you want to be treated or treat me good and I'm going to treat you better. No, you should already come through the door wanting to treat me good. Whether I treat you good or not, that seems real fake to me. Because
isn't that when everybody first comes to the door, they walk in the door treating their person good? Yes.
Okay. But if I'm treating you good, it's because I want to treat you good. It's not because I want something in return. If you gonna love me and you gonna be with me and you gonna treat me good because you want to, because it's in your heart. Not because I gotta do that first.
We're gonna treat you good until you fuck up.
No, you should have the heart to come and treat me good anyway, because I'm a good nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because if you was a good nigga, you wouldn't have fucked up.
See, that's what they say.
And then that's when I have to exit stage left and then upgrade from you.
No, this death row ain't no exit stage left. Ain't none of that. We in this.
Clearly, the heat is taking an effect on you. You're sweating profusely, so it's leaking a few brain cells over there.
I got two studio lights on and a regular light, and my fan ain't on. So yeah, I'm fucking up. But look, right?
Why you got all these studio lights on? What is happening?
Because we professional over here, bougie. Not everybody got a big ass sign that say Bougee Babe in the back. God damn it. I ain't got money in the budget for that. God damn it. You rich.
You have a whole step and repeat behind you that is customized. That shit ain't small, therefore that shit ain't cheap. and you have an account with StreamYard. That shit ain't cheap either.
Exactly. We human. Shout out to my boy Dre. We are human. We are not Jesus. We mess up sometimes. Not in these new age women. Oh, you can't even breathe wrong in 2025.
Oh boy, Dre done put the battery in Smash back. Dre, go ahead on and log off. Go ahead
on. You can't even breathe wrong in 2025, man. I swear to goodness, man. You can't. It's impossible. This is why y'all get the bad
not our great grandmas that stayed for 80 years knowing
Shout
that
out to them.
Grandpa
Bring them back.
A whole nother family across the cotton field.
Hey man, bring them back. Bring them back.
No, because that's why
grandmas that stayed through thick and thin and didn't run at the first sign of trouble.
That's why we're in the predicament that we're in right now. When we hold y'all accountable, you ready to run for the hills and then run with bitches that want urine in their mouth and nut on their titties. Like, what are you talking about?
Shout out to them women. We like y'all. Thank y'all.
Huh? See. Somebody call R. Kelly and tell him see what the fuck he done started.
Hey, listen. Look. I just feel like if you're gonna do right because you want to do right, not because you worried about what I'm gonna do. Me, I'm the type of dude I demand respect, and if you can't respect me, I'm gonna politely move the fuck around. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point of the day, after leaving that relationship and realizing you don't have to take this smash, know your worth. Know your worth, King.
Right. You don't gotta
Know your
take
worth.
this. You don't gotta take this bougie. Know your worth. And Dre, we
No.
have
That does not
forgiveness.
apply. That does
The
not
Lord
apply
have
to
just
Boosie.
blessed us now with discernment. Okay?
That don't apply to you. That applies to the kings out here because far too long we have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, tricked. Okay? Far too long. All right? So now it is up to us to know our worth because the government has made it to where they're telling these women, you don't need a man. We gonna take care of y'all.
That I
Y'all
agree
men.
with. That I do agree with. That is what the government said.
Mm-hmm.
And due to systemic racism, a lot of us don't have the male in the house. But yes, I agree with that. But
Yeah. So
however,
now
that
you
doesn't
got a
mean
lot
that
of
you get
women
to
who
fuck
running
up
around
and we just
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that? Yeah. So,
hey.
and this is the problem. Because you run away to good niggas and you turn them to bad niggas when you keep thinking that you are the man of the house. Okay? That's a problem.
Smash,
All right?
just listen, just because you said that loud doesn't mean you said something.
Oh, I definitely said something.
No.
Did you hear me say something?
I heard
right?
what you said.
Everyone wants a good man until they realize good man comes with discipline, priorities, and boundaries. And all of a sudden, I'm a narcissist. I'm controlling. I'm angry. I'm
So
manipulative. All of these things because I have morals and respect. And you will carry
what?
yourself. That's crazy.
Smash, I was I was really proud of you. And we have we have had several conversations off
Fact.
podcasts, and
Fact.
I felt like we connected,
We did.
and our conversations were deeper. And then I I saw what you were putting out, and I was so very proud of you because I thought there was progress,
It
growth,
is.
and change. And all I'm seeing here is that I've been hoodwinked,
Hey,
bamboozled.
hey, listen. Blame your sister out here.
This was just rope. This was rope a dope. This was rope a dope. Cause you was like, yeah, I changed. Come on in, Bougee. I've changed.
Hey,
Come on
hey,
in.
listen.
And now
Hey,
Bougee
listen.
is here. And
See, I gotta catch you up because we ain't did one of these in like 5-6 months, 4-5 months, something like that. So I gotta catch you up. See, you don't grow if you don't grow. So you ain't ran into the new and improved me just yet. So
where is it? Where is it? And I'm gonna be an Indian giver because I'm going in the DMs and I'm taking back my accolades that I gave you when I said
I
so
don't
proud
care.
of you. I said,
Listen.
oh, that's
Big,
growth. I'm so proud of you. You changed. And you said, yes, I did.
big
When we
smash
get done,
comes.
I'm going in there and I'm taking it back.
Big smash comes in with the mind frame of growing and building. Okay.
Upgrade.
A lot of people didn't make it to the level where I am now because they didn't know how to treat me. I am so quick to tell a motherfucker, hey, I don't have to talk to you no more, sweetheart. The line is long. Okay. And a lot of people don't believe you until you actually show them this. Like, my number is changed. You don't have access to my house anymore. You can't call my kids and track me and see what I'm
Oh, so
doing
you're one of those
anymore.
people. Then you start blocking and nah.
Protect your peace, kings. It's simple. Protect your peace. This is the year we take our peace back. For far too long, we have allowed a lot more shit than we should have.
Listen here, Donnie Jr. This is all fake news. Okay?
But no, look, all bullshit aside. All bullshit aside. When you move on out of a relationship that was no good to you, elevate yourself. Don't settle. Don't settle. Go for the love that you deserve. And if that person can't give it to you, find somebody that can. But take your time, though. Yeah. Don't just rush. Don't rush into the bedroom, because that's the first sign of temptation. Rush into the bedroom. Now you all in your feelings after you done got your nut off, and now you're feeling like you love, and now y'all in a relationship and y'all don't even know shit about each other. Take your time. Elevate yourself. Talk to yourself. Talk to them. Get to know them. Find out what you like and what you don't like. And then once you do that, I guarantee you're going to have a better relationship. Upgrade yourself. Be better.
Wait until marriage before you have sex.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. The fuck?
Why not?
What kind of advice is that?
What do you mean?
You said wait until marriage. I'm not waiting a week.
A week? You just said take your time. What
yeah, I didn't say about that.
so we taking our time. So we taking our time. We waiting until marriage.
Now we ain't taking our time on that. Not many women. Okay, because in my mind, just because we ain't fucking don't mean I ain't fucking.
The minimum is 180 days.
You got me super fucked up. You got a month. you got 30 days.
30 days. 180 days.
And even then, you might not even have that long. It depends on how I feel.
180 days.
But I do believe that test results. Okay. If you're going to be out here fucking, test results. And I ain't talking about test results from February and it's December. No, I'm talking about test results. I'm talking about condoms.
He's talking about it could be trash. That's when you got to build me up.
Because if I give you all my love and all my attention and we ain't smashed and then we do smash and I don't like smashing, I'm mad as fuck because I just wasted all my love and my attention. And now I'm the type that if I see you on Facebook and I left you a heart and then I come back around and you got a boyfriend, I'm going down every post that I left you a heart and I'm taking my heart back. That's the type of time I'll be on nowadays in 2025. All right? Petty.
So you understand when I said I'm taking my
No, that does not apply to you. But listen, I am proud of you. Okay, I call you my sister in pod. I am proud of you. I'm happy that somebody took your mean ass off the market. Okay,
mean
made an honest woman out of you for the first time ever. Okay.
Wow, I've always been an honest woman, y'all. Don't listen.
Bullshit.
When you overheat, it makes you, a little disoriented.
I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud of you, man. Like, we waiting on Bougee Babe season 2. You know I got to make a trip just to come because some of these co-hosts you be having on your shit need a big smash. They need a big smash influence, man. I seen a clip of something about you. You asked some dude if he ate ass or some shit. And I was just like, oh, what the fuck is Bougee on this season? What the fuck is going on here? But speaking of that, I am working. Speaking of that, I am working. Listen, I am working on, I'll explain all this later, late night. Okay. Gonna turn up a little bit at night. I'm gonna bother y'all in the nighttime too. That's gonna be a live show. So we turn it up probably this summer. I'm working on that. It's gotta be right, you know. All right, Bougie. Let everybody know what you got going on, where they can find you at,
Yes,
and
yes.
not none of that words of wisdom and shit. Lead them some good words of wisdom, not that other shit you was saying earlier.
It's always words of wisdom. But
Hey Dre, if it's mine, it's mine. It is what it is. Carry
what?
on.
You know
Carry
what?
on. Do with that what you will, god damn it.
Yes, it is me, Bougie, the Bougie Babe. You can find me on Instagram at the Bougie Babe Podcast. You can email me at thebougiebabe@gmail.com. And
Mhm.
you can find me on YouTube. You can listen to season one all the way through on any streaming platform, Spotify, Apple, iPod, podcast, whatever it is. And since I'm back, you
Mhm.
can look forward to me and Big Smash doing this again the
Yeah.
way that we used to.
Facts.
But yeah, and of
I'm
course,
coming
drop
to
a line.
Jersey. I'm
Listen,
coming to Jersey.
yes,
Okay.
yo, that would be
I'm, I'm coming
diabolical.
to Jersey.
I'm using
Okay.
24 SAT words. But yes, of course, you can find me there. You could go to Big Smash's page. I'll explain all this later.
Yep.
We follow each other on there. Hit me up, drop me a DM, let me hear, give me some compliments, some constructive criticism,
Fuck
and
no.
make sure you take care of yourselves. All jokes aside, we laugh here, we joke here, we have a lot of fun. But at the end of the day, we all have real lives, right?
Facts.
Just make sure you take care of yourselves and check on your strong friends.
Check on your fucking strong friends, man. Cause sometimes women be putting me through it. Like just cause I'm in love don't mean I don't go through it.
Right?
These women is crazy out here.
These men
I
is
ain't I
yes,
ain't
these
gonna
men are
hold you.
crazy.
These women is crazy. They nutcases out here, respectfully. But
Well, the only nutcases is y'all men, but okay.
sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Okay? Listen, I'm on vacation right now. If you see me down your timeline doing a bunch of crazy shit, it's because I'm bored and I ain't got nothing to do with because I took a break from podcasting. But my G say, hey, we going live, we lit, whatever. I'm here. Tomorrow I'll be going live again. We're going to be talking about building versus built even more. Shout out to MJ for coming through on that. Tomorrow, Bougie.
Yes, sir.
All right, go in there and cook that man his dinner and
Yeah.
rub his feet and
Yep.
do the extracurricular activities and all that stuff that married people supposed to still be doing. You're not even supposed to be on live right now. I'm pretty sure he tapping that watch like, come on and hurry this shit up. But listen, man, y'all know what it is with me, man. I see y'all tomorrow. I'm out.
Good night.